Star Report. I'm your host, Star. Late night, okay? You see the title, Charleston White, stomped, beat, stabbed, and shot in Chicago. Now, there's so much to put on the table here, but let me just say first and foremost, salute to Florida boy Jay. He caught me lacking today. I was taking that old nigga nap. Florida boy Jay calls me and says, "Old nigga, are you sitting down?" I said, "Well, what's going on?" He said, "I got some bad news for you." I said, "Well, go ahead and tell me." He said, "They caught your man, Charleston White." I said, "What?" He said, "Yeah, they caught him slipping. Chirac niggas laid him down." I said, "Oh, my goodness." I said, "Is there video footage?" He said, "No, but I sent you the 911 dispatch audio." I damn near did a Fred Sanford, Elizabeth, I'm coming to join you. Charleston White is my nigga, in case you don't know, folks. Never met him, but he does great work in terms of, the whole snitching campaign that I myself started once upon a time. And he puts boots to the ground. But Florida boy Jay caught me slipping. Man, then he said, go check your email and call me back. So, of course, I did a little research and come to find out it's not the Charleston White that we know who was shot, stomped, beat, and stabbed in Chicago. Now, to the guy who was shot, condolences, whoever you are, some type of a nondescript generic nigga, and his cousin put up a post. So we hope that nigga's okay. But the Charleston White that we know, and I do respect him, he was not shot. I saw a video with him in Detroit somewhere. He's riding around. He's giving the babies money, right? And he's telling people, yeah, they shot Charleston White. So let's have a little fun this evening, okay? Let's have a little fun. But I thought it was going to be a bad day. I must admit. I said, oh, no, they caught my nigga lacking. Chi-Town has cut the shit short, all right? Also, showrunner. Guys, I have no solid proof on that. This is a rumor floating around the internet. Did Diddy try to kill Jamie Foxx? I can see that. Let me just say I've known Diddy over the decades. Jamie Foxx met him one time, but Jamie Foxx is a weirdo. And he's been making videos online talking about the Diddy parties going back maybe 6 or 7 years, possibly more. And Jamie Foxx does this thing that's very annoying when you meet him. Well, if you interview him like I did, he can't get out of character. He mimics everybody when he's talking, and it's just like, hey, I'm just trying to have a conversation. He can't do it. So I could see him at some point in time annoying Diddy. Now, Diddy's a narcissist like myself. So I have no proof. But you guys are saying that Diddy tried to kill Jamie Foxx. Supposedly he's got some type of special coming up where he addresses this. I don't know. He said he had a mystery illness. It was earlier this year, 2024. So I don't know. I mean, I don't want to put that on Diddy, but it kind of makes sense if you ask me, all right? Also, guys, salute to a tribe called Quest. Great guys. I know them all. Inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And I don't want to spoil the moment for them, but I watched their speeches after Dave Chappelle, did a whole long monologue acknowledging them, bigging them up, and it was beautiful. They come up on stage. It was just Jerobi and Q-Tip. Of course, Phife Dawg is gone, and Ali wasn't there. His beautiful wife was there. And Jerobi had nothing to say. It was just embarrassing. He's shouting out blocks in Queens. His son, he said something really suspect about he loves Q-Tip's dirty drawers. And then Tip, oh, my nigga Tip, great guy, man. I don't know. It's just like the whole speech was just, what? Okay. But anyway, my concern, if you will, is for these award ceremonies that, I came up with, my age, but I think those ceremonies have ran their course. The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, the American Music Awards, the Grammys, the Oscars, that shit is dated, and I don't like to see, such monumental groups, and A Tribe Called Quest is a monumental group. They are architects. They put down a blueprint decades ago. That's a fact. I don't like to see them, gaining support of the I'm going to say dominant society as opposed to, the white, the white mainstream, the dominant society. I don't know. Is it me? Call it if you like, but that's my show this evening. Hey, Blade, I got your donation early. Guys, can you all say hi to Blade? If Blade is in that live chat this evening, Blade is a person who said Blade supports the machine. Salute to you, Blade. But he sent me a cash app. As soon as the Charleston White rumors were circulating, Blade said they got your nigga. Said they got your nigga. And I that was after Florida Boy Jay called me, but I just said, damn, okay. Anyway, thank you, Blade, for tapping in early. Let me get all set up and situated here. Sipping Perrier tonight. No wine. I want to get focused. And my question to you guys, let's keep it real. For those of you who heard the news with regards to Charleston White, were you happy to hear it? Were you happy to hear it? Did you smile and say, yo, what happened? As niggas do, let's be very, very honest. Did you smile? Did you say, ooh, give me the details? I want to see the video. Again, he's okay riding around with his team. Oh, and he said, and I quote, I would never go to Chicago. He said, if you catch me, it's going to have to be in Atlanta. All right. Florida Boy Jay, are you there, sir? The man who caught me slipping earlier today. Florida Boy Jay.
Yeah, man, we in the building. Real Nigga Network, man. Listen, dog. Yeah. It was, the audio dropped. Niggas gunned down Charleston White. You know what I'm saying? We had to let you know, niggas clapped Charleston White. It was, he was talking about Von was, Satan's biggest soldier. You know what I'm saying? He's been going hard on Chicago niggas. Mm-hmm. And, and they did the job. They did, they clapped them up. I had to let you know. The audio was there.
Now, the 911 dispatch is what got this story, got it going and gave it some legs. The 911 audio was official. But this guy who was shot, Charleston White, any updates on who he is? Did he make it, or do we not really care?
No, it don't. It right now until we start getting the say cheese and these rap rate these posts of the RP Charleston White. So all we know is he laid up somewhere, man. I ain't seen Charleston White go live since they popped him. Did you? No. I didn't get the update.
He did. I saw him go live. He's riding around in Detroit, and he was getting a hood love, as they say. Yeah, he did a video. Hate him, misses nothing. Come on,
man. So what's up, the audience? What's going on, man? Listen, niggas. 1 minute niggas said it's Charleston White. Next minute it's not Charleston. What was the audio, man? What are we doing?
Okay, so it was not the Charleston White that we know. Okay, again, the video. Right. I didn't post a video in my community section. He's riding around earlier in Detroit, giving out money to the babies. He had a $100 bill. He said to one of the kids, "Who's trustworthy enough to split this?" And then he's telling them they had a rumor out that I got shot, and one of the girls said, "I almost cried, a baby." So he's already went live to clear this up. You didn't see that?
No, we didn't. I didn't get the live yet. I just got back to the crib.
Okay.
So I'm just getting all this. Once I said, he got shot, I'm waiting on the RIPs to drop.
Okay. Well, he's good, and I thank you for trolling me earlier. Any thoughts, any knowledge on did he try to kill Jamie Foxx? Jamie Foxx is a weirdo. I mean, I love his acting, monumental films, but I think he may have rubbed Diddy the wrong way. Any knowledge before I, go too far?
No, I definitely believe that Jamie Foxx is definitely one of these Diddy niggas. I mean, we just seen the episode, or a clip of the Art of Dialogue when he was sitting with Jamie Foxx's main man, Tyron Thomas.
Okay.
And he brought up some type of a naked basketball game that Jamie Foxx plays at his house, and the way Tyron Thomas was stuttering and drinking his water and beating around the bush with the story, and him to be a very transparent storyteller. Once that question got asked, the way his character was, the things we've heard about Jamie Foxx, the pictures, he's a famous party thrower himself. I think he's kind of fallen back since this Diddy stuff going on. He might have tried to kill Jamie Foxx. Maybe Jamie Foxx had more baby oil. Maybe he had more niggas at his house, and Diddy was trying to take that nigga, his real estate. Who knows?
Since we did a show when the first whole thing came out about the baby oil, we were speculating, you and I and others who call in, that there could have been liquid cocaine in those bottles, or some type of horse tranquilizers, or some type of date rape, alleged date rape drug.
Right.
But now court documents are alluding to that. I'm not certainly sure. Did you see Jamie Foxx? He did a bunch of shows, again, about 6 or 7 years ago, where he was describing how he invited Diddy to his house, and he only spent $400 on a party with a bunch of celebrities, KFC, and how Diddy was so impressed. So was he known to be at Diddy parties, Jamie Foxx?
Of course. I mean, they've been on songs together. They hung out together. They are, especially if you want to talk about, the 2003, 2004, 2005 era, the early 2000s, Diddy and Jamie Foxx are the A-list of black celebrity. That, they were right there with Will Smith. So these two niggas was partying together, playing, having naked basketball games, baby oiled up, seeing the first one to drop loses, these are the type of niggas these are,
Okay. But we have no solid proof. I just want to be clear. We have no proof at
not
this
yet.
point.
Not absolutely not. Not anything tangible.
Okay. All right. Well, keep me posted if you hear something. Did you see, or do you care about A Tribe Called Quest being inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? Let me put that on my screen here.
Yeah, I do. I think that's dope. I think Tribe Called Quest, they definitely are really pioneers. I won't even say they were the first. They really weren't the first. So you got Jungle Brothers. You have a whole,
I was about to say,
yeah. They
Jungle
have a whole
Brothers.
Legion family tree. You have, Queen Latifah. You have so many, Moni Mo. You got so many people from that tree that represent that style of hip hop that is still represented to this day, and that's gone from. But it is really bi-coastal. So for them to be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame for Q-Tip, like all those guys, Midnight Marauders, all these albums, the work they still do on production, it's only deserved.
But now the event itself, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, does that still hold weight with you guys? You're much younger than me. I'm kind of over those types of ceremonies. I think that they have always acted like they were doing black people a favor by letting them in. I'm over it. You're not?
I mean, I've always been really not into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, but I mean, you asked the question about any Tribe Called Quest accolades, and this is kind of like one of the biggest ones, if not the biggest accolade to have in music. So of course, I feel like they deserve to be in that pantheon of greats. There's no question. There's no absolute question. You know what I'm saying? Like,
how does that?
Like, what are we talking about? Honestly, they're probably top three.
Hang on. How does that benefit them in today's day and time? The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
It doesn't. They're not coming out. Nobody.
Exactly.
Their legacy is already finished.
Exactly.
It doesn't mean.
Exactly.
But that's what it's for. It's for you to have to come, do what you have to do. Just like when players retire from the NFL or NBA. When you play in the league, we're not going to put you in the Hall of Fame. But you retire, we're going to wait a few years after you retire, and then we're going to put you in. That's what the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame should be. I don't want to see Drake or Kendrick get in right now while they're actively running the game.
Okay. Great to talk to you, man. Anything else? You went live recently. You said you're going to send a picture for the community section. What happened?
Yeah, I just haven't took any recent pictures, man. I don't want to send in like an old picture to you guys, but it's still a great episode because we were talking about Kamala Harris. We were talking about the election. We're just
take a picture as you always do on your phone and I'll send it over so the trolls can
absolutely eat. Good start. Yeah. Can I ask you a question? Did you see the new ad that that the Democratic Party dropped targeting black men with the 20 verse 1 parody that is also backfiring right now?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, man. All right, so I'm gonna holler at you. And last part go off.
Yes, sir.
Lastly, I'm gonna say this. Y'all need to stop kikiing in the chat and running scared when the potato slave come on the line barking at y'all niggas. Everybody want to be pro-black. Everybody want to stand on business. But every time the potato slave call in cosplaying as your boss, you niggas be kikiing. Y'all want to call the line. Y'all want to send no chats. Y'all want to keep. Why don't you stand on business? I implore all black people of the Star Report to stand on business next time you hear potato slave capping on the phone. And everybody have a great night.
Okay, thank you. Yes, sir. Okay. Florida Boy Jay getting at you guys in a live chat about Rory. That's who he calls the potato slave. Guys, if you follow me on X, formerly known as Twitter, I posted a picture of myself standing in line from this past Thursday. I voted early. I talk it, I walk it. I always have. So, you know, I also took pictures of my early voting registration form, you know, before you go to then get the ballot. Just want to say that, all right? Let's go to area code 415. Good evening. We're talking about a few topics. A Tribe Called Quest in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, or Charleston White shot in Chicago. Are you there?
Oh,
415.
yes, sir. Can you hear me, sir?
Yes. Who am I speaking to?
This is Minor out of the Bay Area.
How are you, man? Where do you want to start, sir?
Yeah, I just want to say it's really good to see not only a Tribe Called Quest, but Kool and the Gang inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I think it's just long time coming. So it's good to see a Tribe Called Quest, but it is bittersweet because Fife is not there. And so, you know, it's unfortunate to kind of see him not being able to receive his graces and everything like that. But a Tribe Called Quest is a.
Did you see Fife's parents speaking?
I did not.
I turned that part off. I'm sorry. I turned that off.
What was it about their speech that you turned off of?
No, I'm not saying I was turned off, but it's like, you know, the parents are always going to give us a different view from what we knew the artist or entertainer or athlete to be. And I just said, okay, I'm done here. But I'm sorry. Go.
Yeah. No, it's cool. Yeah, but no, it was. Yeah, I have yet to see it. I haven't seen the induction, but I heard that it was star-studded, and you know, I just heard that Tip, you know, really gave a great speech and everything, and of course Ali Shaheed. So it's just good to see them being able to receive their roses.
Can I ask, how old are you?
Really happy to hear that.
How old are you, sir?
39.
39. Listen,
yeah, there should be a radio.
Sir, listen to me. I might crash out tonight, okay? I'm going to have a tough time monetizing that title anyway. Let me just say, motherfuck the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I grew up on rock and roll, sir. Rock and roll is not the dominant genre, nor has it been for decades, okay? It doesn't benefit rappers and R&B singers of today. That's like saying, hey, I'm on the cover of Rolling Stone. Who gives a shit? Rolling Stone doesn't make the impact that it once did, you know? But go ahead. I just had to say that.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Then what makes the impact now, sir?
Well, you should. Are you a man of color? Are you black?
I'm a man of color.
Okay. Why don't you have your own fucking platforms? Why is the goddamn Rock and Roll Hall of Fame why is it something to aspire to be? That's my question.
So people need acceptance. Some people need the acceptance. Some people feel like they need that gratification. They need to be inducted into the Hall of Fame. They need to have that Grammy. They need that acceptance from the masses.
Acceptance from the oppressor, sir. Listen, this might be a black show tonight, sir. Acceptance from the fucking oppressor, huh?
Hey,
all right.
That could be the case.
Yeah.
That could be the case.
I'll let you finish up, though. Go ahead.
So, yeah. I mean, I'm with you. I mean, I think I've talked to a lot of people that had the same opinion like you. They feel as though that the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, like, what does that apply to hip hop?
Irrelevant.
That apply to funk?
Irrelevant.
It's irrelevant. Right. A lot of people say that. So
listen, man, the first concert I ever saw, if I can ramble, in my life was Kiss, Madison Square Garden. Kiss, you know? But when Gene Simmons started talking crazy about rappers being in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, I had to cut Gene Simmons loose. Hey, man, fuck you. Black people started rock and roll.
Facts.
Huh?
Facts. That's fact.
Little Richard. That's the goddamn architect.
Ike Turner.
Anyway, I'm sorry. Again, man,
Yeah,
I'm rambling.
You're right.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, Little Richard, Ike Turner, Rock and Roll '88.
Yeah.
Till the day Ike Turner died, he never called that music rock and roll.
Yeah.
He just called it boogie woogie.
There you go. All right.
So,
hey, what about Diddy,
that's
sir?
right.
Any knowledge? Did Diddy try and take Jamie Foxx out? Did he slip him something, or did
you know
put him in a
what?
compromising position? I want to know.
You know what? I'm gonna just say this, Star, and I was the one that called a while back. You might not remember, but I was the one who I told you I met I'll Be Sure, and I'll Be Sure made me correct his son Quincy Brown's name.
Okay,
change it from Combs to Brown.
Gotcha.
So yeah, you know what, man? I'll just say this: I wouldn't be surprised if Diddy had something to do with that, with Jamie being in that situation. I wouldn't be surprised.
Do you think? One last question before you go, because you said you spoke to Al B. Sure. You know, is the diddler is he Bill Cosby 2.0, spiking drinks out here? Huh?
You know what? You know, hey,
Al B. Sure was almost out of here. Another mystery illness like Jamie Foxx connected to Diddy. Can we speculate before you go, please? I'm turned up right now.
Yeah, I wouldn't. You know what? With what's happening with Diddy and him doing these kind of things, I wouldn't be surprised. There could be a correlation to that.
Okay.
Because it's like I'll Be Sure was relatively healthy.
Okay.
So what happened?
Right.
Jamie Foxx worked out. Yeah. So there could be some kind of correlation there. I don't know, but I wouldn't be surprised.
All right. I thank you for the call, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, thank
you. Good evening. Are you there? 404. We're talking about a few topics. Charleston White shot. Pow! In Chicago. You there? 404.
Yes, sir. Yes.
How are you, man?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's up, big nigga? Punas on the check-in.
Punas, how you feel, man? What's cracking with you?
Man, shit, I'm up here in Bed-Stuy, you know what I mean? Just moved up here to Bed-Stuy off Nostrand Ave, you know what I mean? So home of the grimy, as you say, all the way from Atlanta. What's going on, sir?
Well, now you went up there to visit, or what are you doing up there?
No, I'm up here right now. I'm conducting business. I'm taking care of business.
Okay.
Do
you want to bring us up to speed? You moved to Georgia. You're doing well for yourself, right? You and the family down there?
No, sorry. I moved from Georgia to New York. First stop was Buffalo. Now
okay, gotcha. Pardon me. Okay, so so you're in the slums right now. You're slurring your speech.
No shouldn't Fulton, baby.
Yeah.
No shouldn't Fulton.
Okay, all right. Well, listen, man, we're talking about Charleston White, the rumor going around about him getting shot. That's actually a different Charleston White, but I'm entertaining the bullshit. Are you at the speed, Pooh Nasty?
Yeah. I think this is an important message only because we've kind of been expecting that to happen to Charleston White. So when it is just some random person with the same name, I mean, it doesn't come by any surprise that the reaction was what it was. It was so subtle. I mean, we were expecting it, right?
What was your reaction, Pooh Nasty? Keep it real. Did you smile? Were you happy to hear this?
No, I gave a slight little smirk and a chuckle, like I was kind of expecting it. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Nigga shit, or part of my language, hard to cuss it, nigga stuff. So. But what about this? Did he try to kill Jimmy?
No, sir. We're gonna stay on Charleston White for a second. So you smirked and you say, "Yeah, they got the hoe ass nigga." That's what you said.
Yeah, that's exactly what I did. That's exactly what I said. He's damn skiffy.
They caught up with him and popped his top. Nigga out here telling like it's all good. Right?
Well, I mean, absolutely. The thing about it is Charleston White knew he had it coming for himself, even though it didn't happen to the Charleston White. Right. I mean, you can't take it by no surprise. I mean, eventually his day will come. I don't say that like he deserves a day to come, because frankly think what Charleston White preaches is kind of actually moving Black culture forward. It's holding accountability.
Well, I like what he does. Listen, he puts boots to the ground like myself. He actually tries to help people. He stands before judges, city council. I've done my research on him and stuff like that. Me, Star just gets you locked up, and I move on to the next client. Right?
The home of the rap, man. Yeah. Oh God!
I'm not going to juvie to talk to a bunch of little niggas. I can't save you.
You ain't got time.
I can't save you from your true destiny. But okay, so you've admitted that you smirked, and when you heard the news, which is fake, you said good for the nigga. Okay. Any thoughts, any comments on Diddy? Did he try to kill Jamie Foxx? Boo nasty.
I haven't seen like such evidence, but it doesn't take me by any surprise. I kind of think like Diddy's fans hit the ceiling, man. His run's over with. I think everything's just up and up with him. And this is his downfall. I just recently watched the TMZ documentary, and
wow.
just the way that
I didn't see that. I didn't see that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of late on that a little bit, but just from like the perception that they're kind of putting out there for the audience, like, yeah, they're making them look bad, man. Okay. And I mean, this is before anything's hit the fan, or this before anything's hit trial or whatnot. So I mean, they're just going based off.
All right, Punas, listen, I gotta go, man. You're killing the vibe, man. But great to hear from you. Thank you, man. Let's get him out of here. Sounds like he's drowning. Jesus Christ. 760. Is that Ecuador tapping in? 760?
Yes, I'm here.
Ecuador, good to hear from you, man. What's cracking? Where do you want to start?
With did Diddy try to kill Jamie Foxx?
That's a question. Just a question.
I don't know. I know they were friends. Now, I don't think a friendship with him goes that deep. So if at some point there was something that he thought that he needed to get rid of Jamie Foxx, I wouldn't put it past Diddy to pull something to get rid of him. Mm-hmm. So, yes. Now, what was it that he thought? Maybe he had some info on him or whatever. He was already talking to the feds. Who knows? But, I don't think my whole perception of Diddy has changed. And I don't think there's too many things that he's not willing to do to stay in power.
Okay. How does Jay-Z play into this? You are the number one Jay-Z, the number one Jay-Z hater. How does Jay-Z play into this?
I don't think he plays into this. I do think he plays into the what you're saying earlier about the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. You said that. You said that. I don't know why people care about this, right?
Yeah.
Like they never treated black people with like respect, right?
Yeah, I just
why doesn't he create his own Hall of Fame?
Who's that?
Well, you know why?
Who?
JC.
Why?
Because he's already in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, so he doesn't care about anybody else.
Was he inducted already, Jay-Z? I don't think so.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was. Yeah.
Let me double check that. Troll Babies, Jay-Z, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I'm going to Google whilst you're talking. Go ahead.
Yeah, so I mean that's my whole point with him was like where you were saying earlier about like why.
Yes, he was Jay-Z's Rock and Roll Hall of Fame acceptance speech. You're right. Go ahead.
I told you. So the whole thing you were mentioning about why do people care about all these institutions that they never respect, FBA. And that's the thing, because their leaders are the ones that are trying to, they don't care about FBA. They want to get their flowers. As long as they get their bag, F everybody else.
Hang on a second. Ecuador. Okay, you know what? This is 2021. Jay-Z got inducted before A Tribe Called Quest. Troll Baby, somebody talk to me, please. Somebody call right now. Explain that. You see, it's just, it doesn't make sense. Come on, Ecuador. The hell?
Yeah, I mean,
when you pay attention to all these awards, you realize it's all politics. It's really not about talent. Or a lot of times they give the awards to people that they really don't have, like they really don't make too much of an impact. So it's just all politics. I remember reading this story about how Harvey Weinstein, how he used to bribe the members of the Academy.
Mhm.
You know, people always say, "Oh, Harvey Weinstein, he has all these awards.
Yeah.
He's like the most accomplished producer." But you know why? If you look at the history, the things that he was doing to get the votes, to get the nominations, to get the wins, it's all corrupt, man.
Yeah.
Like, that's why now I think if you watch the Oscars way back in the days, like somebody, it meant something if you said, "Oh, that was like
once upon
that
a
movie
time. Those days are gone, man.
Yeah.
Get out of here with all that, you know. Anyway.
Yeah. That's why when it comes to awards, like if you know, like it's pretty much fixed.
Okay. Well, look, man, great to talk to you. You still have not watched Manodrome yet, right?
I'm not gonna watch it. We discussed that earlier, but yeah,
Come on.
I recommend if people in the chat. Yeah, it's a good. It looks good. So
Listen to me, Ecuador. Listen to me.
Yeah.
If you email me, right, I will send you the link to the free movie website. You can watch it for free. I'll do that for you. Manodrome. You got to watch it, man. You got to watch it.
Okay,
All right.
I'll do that. One more thing.
Yes.
I just want to say that I'm glad Charleston White is okay. I like Charleston White.
Okay. All right. Thank you, man. Salute.
That's it.
Okay. Ecuador, it's happening. Troll babies. Jay-Z got inducted before A Tribe Called Quest. That doesn't sound right. That doesn't. No, come on. Let me go to area code 347. Late night, are you there? 347. We're talking about a few topics. Sunday night, 347.
Yes, sir. What's going on?
Hey, man, how are you? It's cracking.
I'm all right. Yo, I had to call real quick about the Jay-Z and the Tribe Called Quest. You were saying that Tribe Called Quest, you thought it was a little strange that they didn't get nominated.
No, sir. Tribe Called Quest was inducted, but Jay-Z was inducted back in 2021. I just found it odd that he was inducted before them.
Before them, right.
That's all.
Forgive me.
Go ahead.
Forgive me. And I would like to know, like, why so though, Star? Like, you know what I'm saying? I called you before. We're not too familiar with each other, but you know what I mean? Like, can you explain to me why? Because you know, I know you ain't a Jay-Z hating nigga, but I'm just saying, like, what makes you think that Tribe Called Quest should have been inducted before Hove?
I'm so glad you asked that, sir. Can I ask how old are you?
I'm 36.
Okay. The Native Tongues movement is one of your pillars of hip hop. It's one of your pillars. You ever heard of Native Tongues? The whole movement. I mean, they were matadors of the one-time culture. They traveled the world and represented hip hop and America. Native Tongues, man. So Tribe Called Quest surpassed many groups in terms of impact, style, of course, representing New York, you know, and Q-Tip's brilliant understanding of music and how he took that music, reformulated it, and presented it to a brand new generation. Jay-Z's a great rapper. But come on, before Tribe Called Quest, come on.
Well, what about after though, Star?
What do you mean?
What about after Tribe Called Quest? Jay-Z was the one who held everything down and, you know, transcended hip hop. He made thugs who was wearing big shirts, he made them put on collar shirts. Back when he made the song Change Clothes in 2003, right? No, I understand where you're coming from about the years or whatever. Like, I'm just saying, like, I feel like if you're going to speak on that, I think there was a longer amount of influence when it comes to Jay-Z. Jay-Z, Hove had a larger, more impactful, and a longer influence than Tribe Called Quest. Tribe Called Quest was great. I'm sure they was. I'm not so like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm born in '88, so I'm somewhat familiar with Q-Tip.
Okay.
Of course, I understand who Tribe Called Quest is, but I know the group and I understand what they did and the impact they did. But you know, for my generation, no, and I think it might be a generational thing as well, Star. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Listen, I can respect your opinion. I'm not saying you're wrong. Listen, this is just me. I'm an old nigga, you know that. But let me just say this. This is way before your time. Do you know who Jay-Z used to bite off of on multiple tracks? And he turned
his Hobie, the Hobie,
Slick Rick.
guy.
Sir. Slick Rick. Did you know that?
Say that again. I'm sorry.
Slick Rick the Ruler. If you look in that live chat for people who
Slick Rick.
who know,
Okay.
who really know hip hop, Jay-Z used to bite off of Slick Rick. Go ahead.
I mean, okay. So all right. Now you could make that claim, but we could also argue about Jay-Z with his fast rap. You remember Jay-Z used to rap like I'm sick of the shot. I'm getting the gap. I'm sick of the shot. Man, remember he used to rap that wasn't quite Slick Rick back then. You know what I'm saying? I agree with what you're saying though. Like listen, bro, Jay-Z bit off of everybody, bro. Everyone. He didn't and I'm not even using bit off of a rapper in a bad term, bro. Like, listen, if that's the OG and that's how it's nothing wrong with you feel me, like putting your style the same putting your style down the way these OGs was doing it. Okay. It's called homage.
Okay.
And I could be you feel me? I'm not trying to say
No, you make a great point and I'm letting you finish this conversation. Go ahead, sir. Go ahead.
Right. So I'm saying Jay-Z used to rap extremely fast. And that was with I think it was Jaz-O. I was out when you mentioned what you was mentioning. I was thinking Jaz-O, but you said Slick Rick, and yes, I agree. With the storytelling, you speaking on storytelling. You feel me? He from Brooklyn. Hove is from Brooklyn. He from Marcy.
Yeah.
He gonna be
home of cutthroat backstabbing conniving niggas. Listen, man.
That's Brooklyn niggas.
I gotta take other calls. I gave you the last word. I let you finish. Thank you, man. Salute.
Yo, much respect. Peace, God.
Respect, peace. Okay. I'll let him finish that up. You don't have to agree with me. I'm just, come on. Before he got inducted before Tribe Called Quest. Someone says, Star, yo, that title is crazy. Sir, a guy named Charleston White did get shot in Chicago. Not the Charleston White that we know. Does anybody not care about that nigga? Can anyone send me, if you have time, there's an IG post from some guy who says, yo, that's my cousin who got shot. So, a nigga did get shot in Chicago named Charleston White. Area code 816. Late night the bullshit. Good evening, good morning, wherever you may be. 816.
What up, Star?
Yes, sir. How are you?
What up, Star?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Good. How are you? I just want to say something about, the Jay-Z thing. And your last caller talking about fast rapping and how he switched his flow and stuff like that. Me, myself, I'm from the Midwest.
Okay.
Missouri, to be exact.
Okay.
I just want to say, like, the fast rap, that was Midwest. Twister.
Oh, yes.
Bone Thugs.
Twister.
Twister. Tech Nine. Yeah. Tech Nine. I know Buster did it in New York.
Mm-hmm.
And, my father's from New York. I rep New York too. But I think that Jay-Z took Nas, Big L, and Jaz-O and made himself. That's just my opinion. You know what I mean? That's how I feel about the Jay-Z thing. I am a supporter of Jay-Z back in the day, Rockefeller and all of that.
Absolutely.
That's just how I feel.
Listen, I've got four Jay-Z plaques right now. I'm not hating, but I have to be objective. My question is, Jay-Z before Tribe Called Quest, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And again, so I don't give a goddamn about the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I really don't. That thing has had its run. But go ahead, you were saying? Go ahead.
No, I don't. I don't believe so. I think Tribe should have been in there before them. Tribe is the father of a lot of these MCs that came after them. It's just to pay homage, really.
Speak on it. Speak on it.
And I listened to Tribe when I was, young guy. I still listen to him. I'm 47 now.
Come on.
I listened to him when I was a kid. Coming up, I still listen to him. My youngest is 13. He knows about Tribe. He knows about Wu-Tang and them guys. He knows about Jay-Z. But I just wanted to put my 2 cents in on the fast rap thing. I know Jazzo was doing it, but to me, I feel that's a Midwest thing, Yeah. And we don't get a lot of love here in the Midwest, but I just want to throw that out there. That's all.
Hang on a second. Wasn't Twista in the Guinness Book of World Records in terms of fast rapping?
Yes, he was. I don't remember what year that came out, but yeah, he was in there as one of the fastest rappers out there.
Great guy.
Yes,
had him on my show years ago. Very humble and a really nice perspective on the game. I remember he was talking business back in the days, man, and the talent that he had as well. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Right on. No, that was it. Like I said, I just wanted to say, I believe Twister and another guy from Kansas City called Tech 9.
Okay.
Those are the fast rapping people,
Yeah.
But that's all I have. I appreciate
Thank
you
you,
giving
sir.
me the time to
Yes,
speak
sir.
to you.
Salute.
All right.
Okay. Hang on a second. What was the name of that rap group Jay-Z was in on Atlantic Records before he linked up with Dame Dash and Biggs? This is going back. Was it in 88 or 89? Oh, man, I forget. Guys, has Black Sheep been inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? Don't get me started here tonight. Area code 313, sit tight. You're up next. 313, sit tight. Jay-Z was in a group. I don't want to make this about Jay-Z tonight, but Troll Babies, anybody remember? No, it wasn't Color Me Bad. It wasn't the Fushnikins. Come on. Code Red, where are you? Code Red, come on, somebody do some. Oh God, and he went on tour with Big Daddy Kane. But what was the name of the group? They're all trolling. Area code 313. Good evening. Are you there? We're talking about Charleston White shot, beat, and stomped in Chicago. Are you there? 313.
Yep. All day. What it do, Star?
How are you, sir? It's cracking.
Man, Geppetto strikes again.
Let's go. Let's go.
Man, Charleston White somewhere eating some chicken wings right now, man. Yeah, don't nobody want to touch Charleston.
Well,
White.
he wasn't shot. He has since made a video. He's riding around Detroit, laughing. I mean, hey, that's my guy. Never met him, but I mean, he's getting another round of publicity based on this young man named Charleston White who was shot in Chicago. Go ahead.
Facts. Good artist copy, great artist steal. Picasso said. He know exactly what he's doing, man. He gonna follow that yellow brick road. And it's working perfectly.
Well,
he said pretty, man. That's his game, man. He always, if it's the facade and y'all think that, he gonna tell you that. He didn't let you know he's playing the whole time. So, we enjoy.
Did you see him giving the babies money? Oh, he pulled over and started giving them money. That was a great thing, man.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's how he gonna roll, man.
Yeah.
Man, you could try to make him out to be a bad person, man. But like he said, ain't what he says, what he do. He's still living his childhood. Charleston was locked up when he was young.
Yep.
Why you think you still see him with the chains and riding around with the rap music?
He caught a body.
Do that,
sir. He caught a body.
He caught a body.
Caught a body.
How we had Nintendo, Genesis, and PlayStation? He missed one of them games. he wasn't even inside the public society, so he missed out on the lot. You get what I'm saying? Probably didn't have no beeper or nothing. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We lived it, man.
Okay.
But I heard you speaking on Slick Rick and Jay-Z, man.
Oh man, come on. Now, where you from, sir? Can I ask?
Come on, Star 313 all day, man.
Okay. Now listen, man. This is a fact. I'm not just saying this. There's video footage out there. There's audio. He used to take a lot of Slick Rick's bars and flipped them around, but it was the same cadence. Do you know this?
Man, he cloned Slick. If it wasn't for Slick Rick,
Yeah.
Cool G Rap when they wore them Fat Change, Run DMC, none of them. Cool C, none of them. Steady B, none of them.
Okay.
Slick Rick he's the pioneer of it. He changed the rap from Run DMC. They was rapping along the parameters. Slick Rick came out talking crazy, man.
That's debatable with regards to the big chains. You could say Jam Master Jay or Slick Rick really pioneered that. But go ahead.
Yeah, but Jay-Z always got his stuff. I mean, you can't knock Jay-Z. He ain't gonna deny it.
Huh.
He everybody got their styles from each other back then. The Foo Sneakers, all that Lash Move and all that. Shaq even got up in there.
Right.
So everybody had the
Foo Sneakers had bars. Foo Sneakers had bars.
Oh man, did they?
Yeah.
They had bars.
Yeah, bars. Yeah.
So you can't if you didn't see it, you wouldn't know how Jay-Z was made up. He was put together from the 90s on up.
Yeah. He's a Brooklyn thief, sir. He's a thief.
Yeah, he's street hustler. So he got all he wasn't trying to be no rapper. Listen, man, I'm from the D, man. Everybody was arguing about if Jay-Z was real or not. That was the whole argument. Is he rich? Is he real? Da 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 da. But he's put together. I ain't got nothing against him.
Yeah, no, salute to him.
A Tribe Called Quest deserved to be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, man.
Yes, yeah. Listen, I'm not trying to take this moment away from them, but I'm sick of these old white ceremonies. That's just me. Maybe I'm too old. I think that there should be more emphasis on the platforms that cater to the urban audience. I mean, there's other platforms. BET is not the only one, but there has to be more than just trying to get a goddamn Oscar. You feel me?
Yeah, that's true. It's watered down, man. Yeah. You want the real deal Holyfield star. You know what I mean? That way we get the right numbers and people who know and seen. Because some of these people that's talking, they ain't been in the past back then. You know what I'm saying? Right. As far as the 90s when it flipped over, when they had the box and everybody broke through. That was when your boy, I Got It Made. The one who made I Got It Made.
Special ed.
Yeah. Special ed. Yeah. That's when it all flipped.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
what about Brand Nubian? I mean, listen, Brand Nubian, the impact, huh?
Slow down and all that.
When are they gonna make it to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? Come on.
No, Graham.
Smack you with a hose full of sand. Now take that to the crack, man.
Yeah, that is for sure. I mean, if you, I'm gonna tell you something too, man. One of the dopest groups that I came across, and I remember buying their album, was 3 Feet High and Rising, man.
Yeah. De La Soul.
De La Soul. It's a little flip, but they was in there with the mix. You know what I'm saying? Tribe Called Quest and all them. So, yeah, but they belong there, man. They belong there. It's long time. It's past due, so they belong there.
I appreciate the call, sir. Thank you. Yes, sir.
For sure.
Okay, Original Flavor. That's the name of the group that Jay-Z was in. Original Flavor, Atlantic Records. This Is How It Is. The first album, 1992. Okay, and then they had another album, Beyond Flavor, 1994. Was Jay-Z a part of their 1994 collective? Hold on a second. Can I Get Open? Jay-Z on the track. It reached number 46 on the Billboard Maxi single chart. Okay, the group. Okay, yes, managed by Dame Dash. Okay. Area code 757. Are you there?
What up, Star? First time caller, long time listener.
Okay. How are you, man?
Yo, what's this Jay-Z talk from Coney Island? What's this Jay-Z talk, man? Like, what we really talking about?
Well, now hang on a second, sir. The topic is A Tribe Called Quest inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Jay-Z's not really the topic. Somehow Ecuador, who's a Jay-Z hater. We started talking about Jay-Z, but A Tribe Called Quest, that's the main topic. You up to speed?
Yeah, Tribe Called Quest. I was a big Tribe Called Quest fan. Sucking niggas. I'm sorry to say that, but my favorite song back in the day. I'm pacing back and forth right now. My bad, Star.
Okay, but please don't kill the vibe, sir. I'm letting you speak. You got to fix what you're doing. Make the adjustments, so we got to let you go. You ready to talk?
Man, I seen you and I seen the Charleston White, and that's the kind of really reason why I called in. Like everybody's like waiting for Charleston White to get his, and he finally got it. Like I'm like, it's entertainment to me. I'm like, couldn't wait for this to happen.
Well, you're going to be disappointed because the Charleston White that most of us know, he didn't get shot. This nigga who got shot in Chicago, he's a nondescript nigga, if you will. We don't know him.
Now I'm going to wishing harm on him, baby. He kind of be on some sucker shit a lot. For him to be what he's been through, and then for him to get out to do the shit that he. All
right, sir, you're doing a little too much cursing, man. But please go back when you can talk without cursing. Thank you so much. Long time listener, first time caller. He should know you don't just call in here and keep cursing. I never heard of that nigga. Guys, showrunner, did he try to kill Jamie Foxx? I would like to know. And has anybody done a video on your platform? Call in, promote your platform. And let me go to 929. Let me see if this person is ready to have a conversation. I picked up and you were doing too much. Are you ready to talk? 929. Yes, no, maybe. 929.
Hello?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Can you make the adjustments? Good evening.
Hold on. Yeah, what's up, Star? Can you hear me?
I can hear you, sir. Where do you want to start?
What's going on, my guy? What was the topic again? Was it Tribe Called Quest?
How old are you, sir? How old are you?
I'm 45.
When is the last time you yoked a bitch up? Let's start right there. What time you yoked a bitch up?
Not that long ago.
I'm not saying you punched her. I'm not saying
no.
I'm not.
I
you yoked her. It's like you grabbed her.
Oh yeah. Chill. Yeah. Sometimes, but we're not abusing. No. We just check them.
But when was the last time, sir? The last time?
Not that long ago. They just said the least.
When?
Not that long ago. You just got to check them. Nothing crazy.
Are you married? You married?
At the moment, yes, I am.
Okay. Respect to your beautiful wife. But, when's the last time?
Yeah, we're good right now.
Yeah, when's the last time you had to yoke them up and just say, yo, watch your
You got to chill.
Chill, watch your fucking tone, bitch.
Sometimes.
When's the last time you did that?
Not that long ago.
Okay. Within the last year? 3 years? Come on.
Oh,
man.
yeah. I would say the last 6 months.
Wow. Okay.
Within the last 6 months.
Okay.
But not crazy. It's not simple.
Yeah. You regulate.
Of course, man. If you're not, they will check you.
Facts.
You got to make sure everything go in order.
That's a whole.
Not crazy. Yeah. Not beat them down. Not crazy, but definitely,
Gotta grab
step on their toes. Hey, I got my feet on your toes.
Now, one last question before we get to the show topics. Have you had to grab more white bitches, black or Hispanics, to regulate?
Oh, I'm colorful. I like them all. They all get the same treatment.
But which ones have you grabbed the most to say, yo?
This Puerto Rican is fucking crazy.
Okay. Watch the F-bomb, sir, please.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, my bad.
So
they're nuts. They're wild girls.
Okay, you grab the Puerto Rican, slow it down.
Puerto Ricans, they're tough. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay, we're talking about Charleston White, sir. Stomped, beat, and shot in Chicago. Are you up to speed?
Oh yeah. Ooh, I heard rumors, but I haven't really kept up with the story. That's about time. Yeah. About time.
Yeah.
That's I don't wish nobody bad as long as they don't get killed.
Yeah.
But getting stomped out.
He's alive. He's alive.
He made it, thank God. But yeah, of course, man. Shit, that's part of the program.
Yeah. Well, now, it's not the Charleston White from Texas who who goes around and and does what he does. This is a different guy. This is some type of generic nigga who may have been a gang member. I don't know, but it's not the Charleston White.
It's not the actual Charleston White. Oh wow. Okay.
Different guy. Yeah.
Oh right. Oh.
I'm trolling tonight, sir. I'm trolling. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, because hold on. I didn't know the Charleston White. I know ain't no copycat out here. He's the only nut job. He's the only nut job that make people trying to catch a crash out. So yeah, the chicken came home to roost. Oh, perfect.
Well, look, man, great to talk to you. Any thoughts about A Tribe Called Quest, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, or did Diddy try to kill Jamie Foxx? Any thoughts?
Ooh, damn. I hope not. I hope Diddy don't need no more problems. He don't need to add it on. Okay. So hopefully that's not the case, man. Right. You know? Right. Hopefully that's not the case, man.
Thank you for the call, sir. Thank you.
Got you. No problem.
He said within the last 6 months he had to yoke a bitch up. Sir, you're calling back, but you use too much profanity. I can't do that type of call. Okay?
Me?
Yeah. What's going on?
Oh no, I'm sorry, brother. I'm sorry, Star. This is a new number.
Okay, we haven't spoke yet.
No, sir. No, sir.
Okay. Let's take our time. Please don't call me brother. It offends me. Please. Okay.
Got it.
Okay. Where do you want to start, sir? 2 topics on the table.
We could start with the rock and roll.
Yeah. A Tribe Called Quest.
I'm not personally excited like you about them getting inducted. No, we all seen it.
I'm glad for them, sir. I'm glad for them. I'm just saying I don't believe in these award ceremonies that used to act like they were doing black people a favor by including them. That's my position. I'm happy for A Tribe Called Quest, to be clear. Go ahead.
Yes, as well am I. The award shows, that's the same that I'm on. They're just not the same anymore, I guess, because I'm still pretty young, but when I was growing up, I used to watch the award shows for the entertainment, but it's not entertainment anymore. Not really. We know what to expect. So, but the Charleston White had a lot of people excited, but I think Charleston White is a good nigga. He says what he says.
So do I.
And it has some meaning to it.
Sir, are you on some type of delay or are you doing a narcotic? What's going on?
No, I'm definitely on some type of delay. I didn't hear nothing you said.
Okay.
What did you say?
Continue. Okay, I'm letting you talk. All right. So are you done?
Hello?
Yeah, please don't kill the vibe. Are you done? What's going on, sir?
Oh no. Yeah, I'm definitely on some delay. Sorry about that. Charleston White.
You're on a headset, sir. Take the headset off or I have to drop the call. Please. You're killing the vibe.
All right. The headset is off.
There you go.
No more headset.
Go ahead.
All right. Charleston White is a good nigga. I would be upset if he got shot because I think he said some things that need to be said. The other showrunner, the rock and roll. That's all I had to say about that. Okay. I see people talking about Jay-Z, but
where are you calling from, sir? Where are you calling from?
Jay-Z. Calling from Brooklyn.
Okay. Can I ask where are you right now? Where are you right now?
I'm right now inside of my little studio room where I paint and shit. Sorry, I cursed.
Sir, if you cannot watch the language, I can't have you on the line. Come on. Okay, you're in your studio. Where you paint?
Understood.
Where you paint?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I paint, I sketch, I do some illustrations.
Okay.
I do some one-on-ones on clothes. And I also study in hair for whatever I need to, just catch up on. This is where I do like some little work outside of.
I hear your special friend in the background. Yes? Your special friend.
No, that's great you say that. He's not in the background, but it's quiet inside of this little area.
Is he sitting on your lap? He has a baritone voice. I heard him as you were talking.
No. She's sitting on the couch studying to be a nurse.
How big is her penis? Let's keep it real. Let's keep it real.
She's about 5'10",
Yeah.
orange hair,
Yeah.
little slim, square booty.
Yeah.
Bitch pussy got a little hair on it. Titties is a little small, but they perky.
Sir, can we keep it G? Can we keep it G?
Okay.
It sounds like
it
sounds
5'10".
like your special friend. Can we speak to him? Her? Can we speak to your special friend?
We can't. She's studying. She wants to be a nurse.
Just tell her to say hello in the
No
background.
distraction.
Tell her to say hello in the background.
Okay. Oh, all right. Give me a second.
Give me a second, folks.
Say hi. Say hi.
Hello? Give me a second, folks. That's that powder.
Yeah.
Everything okay?
Okay.
All right.
You didn't hear her?
I heard someone. I'm not sure who that was. But listen, man, I'm gonna let you guys get back to what you're doing. All right. I'm gonna get back to my show. Okay. Appreciate the call.
The hater misses nothing.
Yes, sir. Have a good night. Thank you. Okay. Sound like he was playing Hide the Willy Bobo. Put that where? Right there. Get my sponsors on the screen. Guys, if you want to be a sponsor of the show, reach out via email, okay? Sponsors get preferential treatment, as you can see on the screen right there, youtube.com/@Shivia Groove, okay? (951) late night, Charleston White, stomped, stabbed, choked, thrown down the stairs, set on fire, and then shot in Chicago. Are you up to speed?
Hello?
Yes, sir. 951. Yes, sir.
Yeah, this is a man down bad in the wasteland.
Okay. Good evening, sir. You have the floor. Good evening.
I just needed to know if you knew where I could find a certain witch.
A witch?
I've been looking for a witch.
What type of witch, sir? One who practices black magic or white magic? There is a difference.
Wicked magic.
Well, that's not really
That's
not what my show is about tonight. Who are you, sir? Have you made a contribution to this platform in the past? You're just calling and asking a random question.
Just a random question.
Okay. Well, send a donation, and I will see if I can assist you. I've got someone who I think can help you. What state are you in?
I'm at an undisclosed location.
Okay.
In California.
Okay. You have turmoil within, and you want a witch to bring out what you consider to be a demonic spirit?
No, I need to bring something out into her.
Mm-hmm. And what might that be, sir? Enlighten us.
She knows what it is.
Okay, thank you, sir. If you're going to be vague, don't waste our time. I'm trying to help you. You asked me a question.
Well, we need to make babies. That's what it is.
And what's the problem? She can't make babies because why, sir?
I don't know where she's at.
Yeah. Well, he is probably selling his ass in the Atlanta metro area. That's where he is, sir. And no, he can't make babies, okay? Fuck boy. Good night.
Come on. Come on.
Good
now.
night,
This
bitch
is
boy.
a Star Report.
No. Good night, bitch boy. You're killing the vibe. Go suck a dick. Thank you. Good night. Good night. Hang up the phone. Pussy.
Good night.
Pussy, nigga. Hang up. I don't hang up on trolls.
I need some help, nigga. Help.
Hang up. I said, pussy, nigga. Send it a donation. Hang up. Bitch ass nigga.
I'll
put him on hold. I'm not going to hang up on him. Sheesh. We're trying to have a conversation here. Charleston White stomped, beat up, and shot in Chicago. Not the Charleston White that we know, guys. Let me just say that right now, okay? In case you're just now joining the show. Hold on a second here. Wait a minute. Wait. I know this number. Have I spoken to you before? 984, good evening. It's late night. 984. Two topics.
Good evening. Hey, Star. Thank you. This is Peach Rose from North Carolina.
Hey, girl. How are you?
I'm glad you got that digging demon out of here. Talking about he want to wish. What he looking for is another man. That's what he's looking for.
He wants a penis.
But
that's what he was.
Yeah, that's what he wants. You called him out, little freak. But about the Charleston White situation, I felt like that is very disheartening to hear that animosity directed towards that man, because every time he go out, he always acts in a respectable manner until someone tries him or tries to assault him.
Right.
So black folks is just always turning on each other, but they never had that same energy for a white man that'll sit there and choke out somebody on national TV. Nobody never try to hit these people up, but want to demoralize us so bad. You making it okay. You making it okay for white folks to do the same thing to us, even though they've been doing it, but we're giving them okay. And I'm sick of it, because when you look at other races listening in to Charleston White, and he's making some of these points make sense, what he coming out and saying, it's like, here you go, you got a black man talking sense. He's working with the police force. He's working with City Hall. You can see him actively doing activist work in the community, but yet his own people
standing up for juveniles in the goddamn courtroom. That's commendable. It's commendable, Yeah. I can accept his trolling and some of the other stuff. I'm cool with, but when Florida Boy Jay called me this morning, I don't know if you heard the early parts of the show, called me trolling me. He said, big nigga, are you sitting down? I said, what's going on? He said, you might want to sit down. He said, they caught your man slipping. They laid him down in Chicago. I said, who? He said, Charleston White. I said, oh my God, no. So I wasn't happy to hear the news. Tonight I'm asking people, like you said, what were your thoughts when you heard the news? But I'm glad he's okay. I just wanted to clarify that. Go ahead.
I'm glad he's okay. Were you over-exaggerating when you said they set him on fire?
Yeah. Well, the nigga who did get shot, named Charleston White in Chicago, I don't know if he was set on fire, but he was shot. And I'm trying to see if he's okay, But he may have been a gang member. I don't know. But go ahead, babe. I'm sorry.
Nah, that's it. I mean, I just tuned in myself, and then I was privy to that last caller that was up here. But no, I don't know. I don't know what to say about that. I guess he got caught slipping. I thought he had bodyguards for one, But hey, he's gonna sue. Obviously, when you find out who did it, or if they haven't already found him, he's just gonna sue, and I hope he recovers well. That's all I got to say about that.
So who? I mean, there was a guy named Charleston White who got shot. So who would Charleston White that we know? Who would he sue?
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I don't know.
Well, I mean, in the world of suing people, there's all sorts of ways or things that you can sue for. I mean, if it's reckless disregard of the truth, if you're trying to allude to the person and the title is someone else, or the person who you're trying to point people in the direction of, then that could be considered defamation, slander, but then you have to prove how did you lose money or how did it affect you? You follow me?
Yes, but we're talking about somebody getting shot. Once you get shot, that's a civil lawsuit for like emotional damage, hospital bills.
Oh, you mean the nigga in Chicago who was shot?
Yes, you can sue the hell out of him on top of sending him to jail.
Well, we don't know why he was shot. I mean, was he shot for stealing something? What did he do? I don't know. I don't want to slander him, but supposedly he's okay. Go ahead.
Okay, well, if he's okay, what's the next topic? Daddy Star.
Did Diddy try to kill Jamie Foxx? This has been circulating on social media for the last 3 or 4 days, maybe a week. I'm not sure. Did you remember when Jamie Foxx was sick and they said he had
They've been trying to, Mr. Star. They've been trying to kill each other for years. They always been trying to assassinate each other, whether that be in the bank or in their pockets or their women. They send women to each other. They send little boys to each other. They've always been trying to
take it easy. Now we have we have no proof about little boys. Let's slow that down. You have no knowledge of that. Let's not do that. I don't call people pedophiles.
I may be a little privy. I mean,
no, you're not. Not on my platform. You're not. You have no knowledge of little boys. Stop, please. Don't do that on my platform.
Okay.
Continue.
All right. I'll take it back. I retract my statement. I retract it.
Yeah.
But something going on, and they've been trying to assassinate each other. Yeah.
Now, do you do content?
And that's okay.
Do you do content yourself?
I do not. I just get on YouTube. That's my outlet.
Okay. Well, listen, I like your enunciation. So, I mean, if you do decide to go down that path, let me know. But it's just speculation. I saw a couple of videos and they were talking about the history of them partying together. Again, I have no proof, but it just seems that people are trying to connect the dots as trolls do, and I can appreciate that.
Yeah, but they're not going to find any dots to connect. These men are very careful with their trolling and their assassinations. Of course, they're not going to leave any paper trail that ties them together in the public eye. Now, behind closed doors, if they do find somebody that has that type of evidence, they're not going to come out with it. You know, we're not going to hear from them. They're going to get unalive in the bathtub or something like that. I mean, these guys have people in place. So it's easy to speculate, you know, like the dots are there, but you will never be able to connect it until somebody come out with the real hard evidence. It's going to have to be somebody close. It's going to have to be Beyonce herself for us to connect these dots like this in the public sector. But other than that, only thing we're going to see is somebody getting beat up in the elevator. That's all we're going to see.
If I can just say this, and then I'll let you close this out. Roger Bond, you know that name? That's Diddy's one-time head of security. Roger Bonds. You Google his name. You ever heard of him?
No, I never heard of it.
Okay.
No, sir.
He's willing to testify. Roger Bonds, Bonds. Okay, he's been on Vlad TV.
He ain't gonna make it. He ain't gonna make it to testify. I'm sorry. He ain't gonna make it. Okay. He either gonna get brought out or shot out.
Damn. We don't wish this upon him. Let's be clear. We do not.
No, not at all. No, God forbid. God forbid.
But let me finish up what I was trying to say. Roger Bonds, one-time former head of security for Diddy. He may have knowledge of what was in those bottles of supposedly baby oil. Back when that story first came out, I said, that's more than likely some type of horse tranquilizer or liquid cocaine. And now in the last 2 weeks, we see some court documents that say it was possibly, allegedly, some type of date rape drug. So if it was that high level, this guy, Roger Bonds, he may be the one to give us the inside details. But go finish up. Take your time.
Well, if he had inside, if he was privy to the inside, I think he had something to do with it. Obviously, he was part of the scheme as well.
Could be.
So he's gonna end up indicting himself. Mark my words, Star. Mark my words. He's part of it. They're not going to just allow somebody to see the underlinings of the operation. So if you know about that baby oil and the substance that was inside of it, then you knew what was going on and you were a part of it as the bodyguard.
I appreciate the call. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir. Have a good night.
Bye now. Okay. Troll babies, can I pop my collar for a second? You know, is anybody up to speed on Elon Musk has created a robot named Asia? Let me look at that live chat. Oh, so many of you laughed at me when I showed you my girlfriend. She's sitting right here. Hey, Asia. I said I was practicing for my wife in the future. She will be a synthetic life form. And now here comes Elon Musk. His girlfriend is called Asia. Thank you, Southern. It moved too fast. Hold on a second. Southern Bee Charm. Pop your collar. Okay. She said, I haven't heard that since 1999. Baby, I'm old. I'm old. Hollywood Rock says, start marrying robots. Yes. Well, why would I marry a human? What the hell? 951. Good evening. Coming into the morning. Are you there? 951. 2 topics on the table. Yes, no, maybe. Please.
Hi.
Hey. How are you?
2 topics on the table. Yes, no, maybe.
Can you fix that in the background? The laptop, whatever you got going on?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Hey. Who's this?
Can you fix it in the background? Hold on.
Turn that down in the background, babe. Okay.
1 second.
Okay. It's cracking.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. I can hear you now.
Okay. Charleston White stomped, beat up, shot, hung in Chicago. That's my main topic. Are you up to speed? Did you hear the news earlier?
Yeah, I was listening.
It's not the one that we know. It's a different Charleston White, to be clear, but I'm using it for the title.
Right. I was kind of hoping it was the other Charleston White, but
hater. You hater.
I love it.
Come on.
That's funny though. But yeah, I'm up to speed though.
Okay.
So what topics we're on?
Did Diddy try to kill Jamie Foxx? It's a question. Also, a Tribe Called Quest inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
I believe that he's capable of just about anything. Diddy is. He didn't do a lot. Mm-hmm. He just got a lot of power behind him. So.
Okay.
I think he's definitely capable of that.
Can I speak to your pimp in the background? Let me speak to your pimp.
Yeah. Here.
What's up, Star? What's up, bro? What's up, black man? Get his money off YouTube.
What's
How you
going
doing,
on
man?
with you, man? I just detected. I don't know your phone number. I said she's got to have a pimp in the background because she's halfway. Hold on, she's halfway, somewhat, sort of engaging in the conversation. That means somebody in the background has got her attention. Go ahead, pimp. Let's talk about it.
Yeah. I'm a big fan of your platform, your show. I watch it, and she seen me watching and wanted to call that brother.
Okay.
She,
what's going on?
I'm the fan. I'm up to speed everything you do. I like it. Appreciate us black men getting money off these people, man.
Wow. Charleston White, sir, did you hear about the story earlier? And when you heard of it, what were your thoughts, your initial thoughts?
I heard about it. I'm kind of confused on what's going on, And it's crazy. He out here. He keep trying to move around like he moving around. Eventually, something's gonna happen to him. I don't wish that on no black man. He just got to be careful with what he's doing. So if it is him or it's just a random
guy from Chicago named Charleston White. You know, they just got to move around the right way, man. If you doing all that, what you saying, you got to move military. It's a crazy world right now.
Well, now, truth be told, Charleston White has caught a body. Yes.
I think yes, he did.
Yeah. So we ain't talking about no punk nigga. We ain't talking about no punk now.
Yeah, and
he's in the camera eye, so to speak. That's a very old saying. He's in the camera eye, so people have a tendency to think that people who are entertainers, celebrities, athletes aren't really about that life. But Charleston White has taken it there. I'm not trying to prove his street card, but he has taken it there. So if you ask me, let me just say this, I'll let you finish up. If you ask me, niggas who come up to him, they need to be careful. Just like with Star.
Yeah,
just like with Star. Listen, I'm the stupid one. I'm stupid. You come up on me, I'm shooting everybody. I'm shooting you. I'm shooting your baby mama. I'm gonna shoot your 12-year-old just to get out of that situation. Go ahead.
Yeah. No, I respect them, and you got to definitely be careful. And anybody that's willing to shoot your ass and telling you at the same time, that's a dangerous motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He gonna shoot you and wait right there for the police and tell on your ass. So I respect what he doing. It's just us as black people, man. We gotta come together at the end of the day, bro. It's a lot of negative things going on in the world, but that's just the way it is right now, And like I said, I like it because you could get your money off it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, content creators, they do what they got to do. You feel me? I just stay out the way, man.
Okay. I appreciate the call, man. Thank you. Have a good night.
Appreciate you too, brother.
Okay. Oh, God, please stop with the brother. Folks, please don't call me brother. If you're just now joining us, the title is a little misleading. Charleston White, the social engineer, the speaker, the man who does put boots to the ground, and he puts in a big effort with regards to juvies, boys and girls. This man has done some incredible work. I give him that. With regards to snitching, you're looking at yours truly here, who led the charge, and I'm still active, but I don't do all that extra shit. I put niggas in the penitentiary and keep it moving. You can Google "start snitching" Troy Terrain 2011. You'll see pop up right there. But salute to this man, Charleston White. Let me fix my showrunner again. Hold on. I'm promoting my sponsors. Shivia, Tribe Called Quest. Did I put Coffee Chat with Camille yet? She does great content. Guys, if you find time, please go check out Camille's channel right there, youtube.com/@Coffee Chat with Camille. Let that rock for a minute, okay? 914. You're my next caller. Are you there, 914?
Yes, greetings. How are you?
Hey, peace. Who am I speaking to?
This is Polite from the Bronx.
Hey, Polite, how are you?
I'm good. How you feeling? I just want to say I've always been I don't even want to say fan because you're a human just like me, but I've always liked you since the radio.
Oh, thank you, Doe.
So
thank you.
You and Buck.
Yeah.
You was
Big the Buck.
But I was watching. So first, I want to say kudos to Tribe Called Quest because I'm a 90s baby. So
Fact.
Kudos to them.
Yeah.
Also, the whole Charleston White thing.
Well, hang on a second. I want to put more respect on a Tribe Called Quest name. And, never mind Jay-Z. If they were inducted, if it works for them, great. Their efforts, their contributions, their gifts, if you will, to the genre, it has to be acknowledged. So for that, I accept it. Never mind me saying those ceremonies are old, yada yada yada. Their music. Can you tell us what it meant to you? You said you're a 90s baby, yes?
Yes, well, definitely. Even though I have me a little medium, but Bonita Applebaum was my music.
Yeah.
Bonita Applebaum, and my grandmother lived.
You gotta put me on, right?
Yes, Bonita Applebaum said you gotta put me on. And I really liked Q-Tip. Q-Tip was like really down to earth. He was cute, cool. He actually was dating my friend, but I won't even go in there. But you know, it's just they were more reachable. Like the rappers back in the day, they were more like it's like you could relate to them better. Like I feel like the inducting the people into Hall of Fame, the order is wrong because it should have never been Jay-Z before Tribe Called Quest and like Kool Herc and I think the order was wrong. Like the people that made a way for the rappers now should have been in. I know I see you shaking your head, but I'm just saying.
I'm agreeing with you. I'm agreeing with you saying yes, you're right. You're right. Yeah.
But it just is what it is at this time. Just thank God that they did get recognized.
Well, let me say this because their efforts and again, I use the word matadors in case you haven't noticed with regards to a lot of the pioneers and those who traveled the globe. They took on a responsibility to present the art form in other nations. And the objective of the music, the art form, if you will, at that particular time, it wasn't just to be on the stage and to show out or to act silly and drunk like a lot of the artists do today and all that sort of nonsense.
Exactly.
So they took on this responsibility. And there were many groups who did not really pop off here in America, but when they went overseas, they were very, very impactful. Black Robin Ron, and the list goes on and on and on. So I've always liked them, A Tribe Called Quest. So I just want to be clear. I'm happy for them. Did you see the speech that Jerobi and Q-Tip gave?
Oh, no, I'm not going to watch it. I didn't watch it.
Well, if you're a fan of theirs, you should watch their acceptance speech.
I'm not really into like the politics. I don't watch award shows. Okay. I don't. Everything is it just is what it is.
Okay.
But kudos to them, though. Yeah. I mean, blessings to them. They deserve it.
Okay. Go ahead, dear. What else you want to say?
Oh, I was going to talk about Charleston, because I was listening to your callers and stuff, and I'm like, if you calling into Stars Report, like pay attention and have your stuff together to know what you're going to talk about. Don't just call and talking crazy. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like,
you're right.
That whole Charleston White, like it was a level to me. I started with Hassan Campbell. I started with him first. Then he started bugging out. Then I went to Charleston White, and I was like, okay, cool. I don't want nobody to die. I don't want no harm coming to nobody. So I'm glad nothing happened to him. Well, come on.
Your phone went out, baby. Can you come a little closer? Your phone went out. Say again.
I'm sorry. I was just saying that I don't wish harm on anybody.
No, certainly not. Certainly not.
Right.
And let me just say this. Now the guy in Chicago named Charleston White, we hope that he's okay. I can't get any information on the guy, and supposedly he's alive, but we wish harm to no one. Go ahead.
Right. But once he teamed up with Woody, and the way Woody was talking so highly of him, and then to see how he started trolling Woody, I was like, you're starting to become what you were speaking out against, and it's turning me off. Like, I don't understand why you're doing that, but everybody got to get their own views, I guess. Come on, guys. Like, relax.
Do you mean Woody from YSL? That Woody?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, they're going back and forth, and he's like trolling Woody and like calling him out. Yeah. But it's like, relax.
Well, listen, I'm here for the bullshit, so you
feel
free to talk about. I just want to make sure we're talking about the same person. But yes, the Charleston White who we know, he's okay. And he was in Detroit today, passing out money to the babies. That was beautiful. Did you see that?
Oh, no, I didn't see that. But good for him.
You said you used to listen to me on the radio back in the days. That's what you said.
Yes. I don't know if I could say it, but
hang on. You see, Charleston White, he's doing that good work, giving out money to the babies. Back in the days when Star was on the radio, What did I used to say that I would give out to people in Brooklyn? I used to give them my trash, literally. I used to get my garbage from Pennsylvania and drive up Notion Avenue and throw the trash bags in the street. Blade, are you out there? Blade can verify this.
You were epic, Star. You were epic.
Yeah. I used to give them my trash and hefty bags. So Charleston White, hey, he's doing great work. But gotta finish up, baby. Go ahead.
Okay, lastly, the Roger Bonds, the bodyguard, right? Yeah. This is just a theory. He's gonna testify, right? Let's not forget his son is in the prison over there.
Yeah.
He might be testifying to get like some kind of help with his son coming out the prison.
Let's hope.
So people gotta, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully it'll work for him and everything. But I'll call back in again because I'll be having a lot to say.
Thank you, dog. Stay in touch. I could use a female like yourself to talk with. All right.
No problem. Respect. Have a good night.
Respect. Thank you, darling. Okay. I enjoy talking to her. I like her voice. Guys, is Blade in the live chat? But Blade will confirm. Once a week, I would bring my trash from Pennsylvania right up Notion Avenue and throw the shit right in the street. Open the bags up. Here, I'm giving back. Here. Okay, sir, are you calling in? Someone sent in a nice donation. He wants to spit some Wu-Tang Clan bars. Call in, sir. Call in. Hold on. Everybody, hold on. Did I miss any donations? Let me make sure I didn't. Okay, I got Lorna. Okay, Blade. Asa, thank you so much. Q, I got your donation. Nat. Mr. Controversy. Hey, Ebony and Relly Riches. Okay, I don't like to miss donations. I appreciate you guys' support. Hold on a second. Okay. Let me get this caller in the queue. 202, you're up next. Sit tight. Just sit tight. Okay. I want to make sure I'm promoting more sponsors on the screen here. And guys, if you are a sponsor and you don't see your information on the showrunner, please just reach out and say, Star, please don't forget about me. You are very, very important to this particular machine here. Yes, you are. Okay. On their next podcast, they have a brand new video. They sent me the link today. We didn't get a chance to put it in the community section yet. YouTube.com/on their next podcast. Okay. 202 late night. Are you there? We're talking about Charleston White in Chicago.
Yeah, I'm in the building. How you doing today?
I'm alive, sir. You got niggas out here dying, getting shot, paying all sorts of child support. I'm alive.
All type of shit. Yeah, that's real. So what happened to Charleston, man? Is that true? They confirmed it? Something really happened to him?
Well, now you haven't heard the news?
Nah, I'm just getting up on it. When I turned on my YouTube, I clicked to you first, and you talking about Charleston. What happened to?
They shot him, sir. They shot him in Chicago. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I don't like that for him though, man. I thought he was like a positive influence on the negative shit that's going on out here. What you think?
Can I ask you to watch the language, sir? Watch the profanity, okay? And then we can have a conversation.
Oh, for sure.
For sure.
No problem.
Okay.
No problem.
Well,
it slips out sometimes accidentally.
Right. Okay, well, listen now. Florida Boy Jay trolled me earlier. He called me and said, big nigga. He said, they got your man. He said, are you sitting down? And I said, who? He said, Charleston White. I said, oh, my goodness, where? He said, they caught him lacking in Chicago. But now here's the thing. It's not the Charleston White that we know. The guy in Chicago who was indeed shot was a totally different Charleston White, okay?
You better stop playing, Star. You got me on this one, man. Shout out to DC, man. Washington, DC, man.
Well, hang on, sir. Hang on. Hey, you know what? One of my aliases, right? Clickbait boss, right? I'm here to feed. Yeah. I'm here to feed the babies. Okay, so yeah.
Hill figure nigga.
Hill figure nigga. Yeah. So the Charleston White again, who did get shot in Chicago, we don't know the nigga. We're trying to find out who he is. We don't know that one. Go ahead.
Man, y'all play too much, man. I'm going back to doing what I was doing, man. I'm going to kill at you later, man. I thought it was
Yes,
a real
sir.
Charles C-Dub.
Salute,
man.
salute. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Got him. Got him. Hold on. Charleston White is alive. He has not been killed. He has not been even shot. This is a totally different Charleston White. Something I wanted to ask you guys. Give me a second. 986, can you sit tight? Sit tight, 986. Coming to you shortly. Jesus Christ. They're already. Why do they have Big Meech on TMZ? No disrespect to the guy, but why? Why is, urban culture being fed Big Meech stories? Why? The man's in a goddamn halfway house. He's not even on the goddamn block yet. 986, are you there? Late night, 986.
What up?
Yes, sir. How are you?
Not doing too well. I'm under the weather, but I'm still functioning though.
Okay. Where do you want to start, sir?
I wanted to give my props to Tribe Called Quest.
Yeah.
Been a fan since they came out.
Okay.
Much respect.
Absolutely.
And I don't appreciate you trolling us about Charleston White. He's a good dude.
Well, sir, he's a troll, right?
He is a troll. You're right about that. He is.
I'm trolling a troll. Are you gonna shed a tear? You gonna shed a tear?
Well, anytime a black man gets hurt is never a good thing, especially if it's not warranted. But
Well,
you know how niggas,
he's not hurt, sir. Sir, Charleston White is not hurt. He's not hurt.
No, I'm saying the other guy.
Well, who is the other nigga, sir? I've been trying to find out. Can you do a little research? Help me find out who that young man is, and so we can.
Actually, I could. I do got the database to look people up that kind of way. I can do that for you if you want.
Can you please?
I said I do have the database to look people up like that. If you...
So do I, sir. I've got a high-tech police system here. But, all I know is Charleston White in Chicago.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, fortunately, it wasn't the Charleston White we're all thinking about.
Right.
So, like I said, he's a good brother. He just got some things with him, but, all for the positive.
Would you be mad if the Charleston White that we know was gunned down at this particular time in his life? Would you be mad?
Yes, I would be very mad and upset. That's
why
not what we need.
Why?
Well, for one, I mean, the means in which he goes about getting out his message may not be stomachable. Some people not be able to stomach it, but he has a message to his madness, and I feel that he is trying to do what he needs to do to get what he needs to get done, and he's doing it the way he wants to, and I applaud him for that. But at the same time, I don't condone violence, and sometimes it's warranted. But like I said, he is, doing what he needs to do.
Is Jesus your Lord and Savior, sir?
Yeah, he's all right.
No, sir. Please don't play with that. I mean, either he is or isn't your Lord and Savior. What are you laughing for? I'm not laughing. I'm not trying to clown people who believe. Is Jesus your Lord and Savior? Are you a Christian? Who am I speaking to?
I'm not per se a Christian. I do believe in, there's a higher power, but, all that,
No, sir, I don't know. I'm trying to find out. I'm trying to find out.
I'm trying to, put the words together the right way so I don't come off too crass for some people. But
hang on a second. Stay with me, because you see, even though I'm a non-believer, I'm not disrespectful to those who subscribe to the theory of God. Do you believe that Jesus, Jesus of Nazareth, walked the earth?
I'm like 50-50. I'm on the fence with that. There's a lot of things. The older I get, the more things I read about and learn about. It's like, my brain is not wanting to follow the concept that everybody else wants to follow. Now, but like I
Well,
said,
sir, you sound old as hell. How old are you, sir? How old are you?
actually, I just turned 52 a couple of weeks ago.
Sir, I'm 60. You sound like you're 73. You serious?
I just told you I'm under the weather, my guy. Didn't I just tell you that?
Well, I heard you, but troll baby, this nigga sound like he's in his 70s. Okay, so Jesus is not your Lord and Savior, right? You say you don't believe in violence and you don't want to acknowledge anything to do with Jesus, but you subscribe to a higher power, right?
Somewhat. You got that right. Somewhat you did not.
Is your God a vengeful God? You say you don't believe in violence. Is your God a vengeful God?
I don't condone violence. I believe in it. Trust and believe. But I don't condone it.
Well, sir, if you love the Lord, whatever the Lord does, you have to accept it and thank him for it. Thank him for it. Floods and earthquakes and the killing of everything that moves on this goddamn planet. You thank the Lord for it, whether you, in your mind or not, whatever you think you condone, you're not smart enough to understand why God does what he does. So when God chooses to bestow violence upon you, you thank the Lord for the violence. Yes?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That went way left.
No, sir. I'm speaking about the Lord.
I understand. I understand that.
Right.
I thought we were talking about Tribe Called Quest and
no, sir. We're talking about you being a heathen. And you being a heathen and not knowing the Lord. So thank you. Good night. Thank you.
Wow.
Hang up, sir. You don't know. You know, hang up. I don't want to hang up on you. Hang up, heathen, heretic. Hang up. He hung up. All the violence on this planet, you don't condone it. It's the will of God. Can I get an amen in the live chat? It's the will of God. You don't question God. Hang on a second, Mr. Controversy. Tap it in. Okay, I don't know what you're sending me, sir. Something about. Okay. So what does that have to do with what I'm talking about? Mr. Controversy. I'm confused, sir. I want to take a break, but, the calls are coming in. Hold on a second. A nigga just questioning the will of God. Lord Jesus. Area code 609. Are you there? Tribe Called Quest. Inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Yes, sir.
Star was popping. Big Keys from Trenton calling in again.
Yes, sir. How are you?
All right. Good evening. Good late night to you. You got the right hat on tonight, man. Congratulations to the Yankees, bro.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah. Yo, that boy Juan Soto. Let me just say, whatever he is, Puerto Rican, Dominican, Puerto Ricans saved their season because they was about to crash out last night. Yeah. All the way to the 10th inning, still tied 2-2. Like, come on, bro. Yo, like, and Judge is, what's up with Judge? I don't get it. Judge is playing like trash.
Well, sir, here's the thing we have to respect about the Yankees. They spend the Skrilla. And when you come to the Yankees, you know what it is. Help get a World Series or get out of town. This ain't the place.
I said that.
This ain't the place to be coming when you're old. Hang on a second. Don't come in when you're old and on the downslide looking for a bag and some type of endorsement deals and all that sort of jazz. Go ahead.
I said that as soon as the Yankees made it into the playoffs, I said, well, they bought their championship this year, and now the Dodgers just destroyed the Mets. So now you got two big franchises going at it in the World Series. So now it's going to be like bag versus bag in the World Series, you might as well say. Who got the bigger bag, Dodgers or Yankees?
So a wise man once said, sir, it's all about money, ain't a damn thing funny. Now, hold on a second. Hold on. Are you a Yankee fan? Who am I speaking to?
It's Big Keys from Trent. We talked the other night.
So I don't remember you. So I'm 60 years old.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
Are you a Yankees fan? Are you a Yankees fan?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm a Yankees fan. This is
how long, sir? Have you gone
28th.
back? How long with the Yankees?
I would say since 2008.
How many home games?
2008.
How many home games have you been to?
Honestly, I tried to hit some, but being the fact that I live in PA and been living in another Trenton.
That wasn't the question, sir.
I haven't. I haven't been to any Yankees game.
Nigga, hold on, sir.
Wait.
You've never? No, sir. You wait.
No.
You wait. You've never been to a Yankees home game.
No, I've been trying. I tried. The people I've been trying to roll with, they all Philly.
So I got to get you off the line, sir. I'm nobody's fan, and I've been to 11 home games of the Yankees, my
nigga. I've been when they came up this way. I always wait till they come up around.
How many
our
Phillies games? How many Phillies games have you been
to? I would say in my lifetime about.
Sir, you're a liar and a nigger. I got to go. Thank you. Let's get him out of here. Nigga got to think about it, man. Stop the cap. 984. Did we speak already? Your number looks familiar. 984.
Yes, sir, we did. I'm just calling back. I know we're off topic, but whom are you voting for, Camilla or Trump, sir? Because I understand your topic's at hand, but we got to deviate from that for a second.
Well,
who are you voting for?
It's Kamala. That's the correct pronunciation. Kamala.
No, it's Camilla. It's Camilla.
Tell us why you're calling her by that name. Tell us why.
Because that's what they want us to perceive her as, a black woman. So any other pronunciation is from her heritage. But if she want to communicate with black women and black people so bad, it's Camilla. That's what we would call her.
I like your angle here. Now, I don't usually tell people who I vote for because voting used to be a private matter, but it's common knowledge that I'm a Trump supporter. I voted already. I voted this past Thursday. I voted early.
And you voted on Camilla? Because I voted Trump.
I voted for Trump. I'm a Trump supporter.
Okay.
This makes my third time voting for Trump.
Yeah, this makes my second time.
Okay.
So what does that make us? What does that make us as Americans?
Smart people concerned about our own interest. Yeah. You're a go-getter, I can tell. You're a go-getter.
I am a go-getter because when Trump was in his presidency, I accumulated the most money under his term. So as a black false claiming woman such as Camilla, I don't know what's going to happen. We're probably going to get World War IV dealing with that type of character and vernacular. So I don't know. Like I'm all for the people at the same time, but you got to go with what you think, what policies are going to benefit you in the long run.
Well, if I can say this, with regards to Kamala, because that's how they pronounce her name. I don't trust her. She never even won a primary. I don't think she's qualified to be the commander in chief. She was very quiet when she was Joe Biden's vice president. I just don't like her track record. I don't think that she's genuine. I think that she's trying to put things together while at the same time totally contradicting herself. Did you see her back if we're going to talk about black people, did you see what she said in the past with regards to, no, she's not doing anything specifically for black people? Did you see that?
I did, because I did extensive research, because I'm all for, even if she's false claiming to be a black woman, I'm more for feminism,
okay.
So to speak. So
Okay.
I'm like, this will be the first time since Clinton or whatever. Like, yeah, I want to see it since Michelle Obama. She should have been the one running. If she was running, Michelle Obama, then I would have voted for her, just because I want to see. Yeah, just because I want to see what type of fuckery we can get into under this.
I need you to watch that F-bomb, though. I need you to watch that F-bomb, please.
My apologies.
Okay, you say.
But yes, sir. I wanted to see how could we could be led under this black woman's policy, and it's been clearly shown that she's strong. So she doesn't have the same skill set. It's a skill issue. The disparity between Michelle Obama and Camilla. So I agree with you on that. She doesn't seem like she has a real footed voice in anything, you know. So how can we back her as that as an American people when she doesn't have that real black woman energy? So yeah, well, listen, I did wanted to see that, but she would never compete. So you know what I'm saying? I'm going with Trump. So yeah, it is what it is.
Well, listen, I like the fact that you voted, you know. But hey, I appreciate the call. We do try and stay on topic. Did you send it a donation? I'm looking at a donation that just came in. Is that you?
I did. I sent $5.25 through the Cash App.
Thank you.
Always, Mr. Starr. Always. I love you. Have a good night. Thank you for having me on again.
Thank you, baby. Take care. Good night. All right.